Whatever this is, I don't even know who I am. I'm on my way to work. Got my coffee. Tastes really, really good today. I got a new creamer. It's an oat milk creamer, but it's cinnamony and not sweet. And I like it. Anyways, yeah, what's up? I don't really have a direction for this video to talk about. I have some stuff on my mind. And I'm on my way to work, and I didn't want to just sit and listen to stale music. So I'm not I have this new thing. Not a new thing, but I have this thing recently where music feels just like noise unless I'm really able to pay attention to it. It's either noise or I'm listening to it for the rhythm and the intensity of it, for a workout, or I can actually pay attention to it. It's those three are the only options. It's just noise that goes in one ear and out the other, and it's just there to fill the void of avoiding my thoughts, and just kind of used as an escape. But I'm not actually going anywhere. I'm still there, but it's just kind of literally just noise. But then every once in a while I'm able to really feel what I'm listening to, and that's what I feel like I should save music for. Is moments that I feel like I can actually feel them, and right now is not one of those times. I was just gonna put on music and drive to work and not think about anything, or think about things, but yeah, whatever. I did just listen to one song though. It's a Beatles song, My Guitar Gently Weeps, or While My Guitar Gently Weeps. I don't remember exactly what the title is, but it's been good. It's a good song. I've revisited it a lot recently for some reason. I re-listened to the White Album on a road trip, and that one just stuck out like crazy. I was like, dang, I forgot how good this song was, because I have heard it before. But anyways, that song came on when I got in the car, and then I listened to that, drove for whatever 3 or 4 minutes, however long the song was, and then a house song came on after, and I was like, yeah, I need to just think and talk. How have I been recording for 4 minutes already? Sorry, I have clogged ears. But anyways, here's my updates. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. I will say I've had a good week. I have had lots of highs. Honestly, I've filled my weeks recently. It's been one of the busiest months post-college, that I've had. I've just kind of filled every freaking week with 4 or 5 things, doing something every day, and not really giving myself time to just do nothing, which is good. I don't really want to be doing absolutely nothing. Okay, what is wrong with my ear? Sorry. This is disgusting to watch, probably. But yeah, I've had a good week. I just kind of like have a few lingering thoughts and emotions. My premiere is coming up in like a little over a week, in like 8 days from now, and part of me is like super anxious that like just everything is gonna go wrong, and like that I didn't do a good enough job of checking the film to make sure it plays well at the theater. And I don't know, like me and my friends went to the theater the other day to check on it, and it went well. Everything seemed to be working, but it's just like one of those things that is like, is it seem to be working, and then like when we actually go and we watch it, it just doesn't work. Like, I have a bad feeling about it, but I hope it works. I hope everything just goes well and I don't have to worry about it. But yeah, I'm less worried about the reception now. The more I've talked to people about it, the more I've realized that the reception of my film matters, but like also what matters more is like who I am now related to it. Like, I'm very far beyond the state I was in when I made it, and from what I can tell, like everyone knows that. They can like see it in my face and in my eyes and in my like posture, like, and I'm not gonna be it's not gonna be a surprise to them that I made something like this, because it's a couple years old now and people know that's like what I would have made. Anyways, but I'm also gonna go up and talk a little bit about it. I don't know what I'm gonna say. I should write it. I'm gonna probably leave that to the last minute, but anyways, I also want to get an outfit for the premiere. Maybe I'll do that next week. Kind of just want to be ripped up. Not in like actually like super nice attire, just kind of like have a cool fit. But anyways, yeah, okay, so what I was actually meaning to bring up during this video is, yesterday I was kind of having an off day in terms of just like my mental health. I was like kind of just like I sat around for the morning, and I'm really glad I let myself do that, because I needed a few hours just to like rest, and I haven't done that in a long time, of just like letting myself play a video game and couch rot, and I was still being healthy. Like, I went for a workout eventually, you know, I got my 2-hour walk in, like I ate healthy, you know, I did all of my healthy habits yesterday, but I also let myself relax, like fully relax, kind of get my mind off things. And I'm glad I did that. But on my walk yesterday, I was kind of reflecting, because it was in the evening. I was just reflecting on what I was thinking about, how I was feeling that day. And like a part of me was just like, I'm still unhappy with everything. Like, a part of me still just like wants like, I don't know. There's a part of my soul that just is always gonna be unhappy with myself and with my decisions and even like, I don't know, I hate to say this, but just like, I'm kind of done with like life every once in a while. I know that sounds dark, and I don't mean to make it sound as dark as it really is, so I'm not trying to say I'm suicidal or anything, but like, sometimes I'm just like, I'm ready for it to be over. And yesterday was one of those days, and it felt hard to feel that after having such a good week. And I was thinking about it, and I was like, okay, but like, do I really want this? Do I really want to, like, I was trying to identify where the thoughts were coming from, and I couldn't find it. I think it was just general unhappiness with life, unsatisfactory, whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I just felt weird, and it felt really weird to felt sad to be thinking like that after having such a good week, and even honestly such a good month. Felt really sad of me to still end up in a place where I was unhappy and kind of felt lonely again, and felt like my heart was just kind of being pulled, and I know oftentimes when this happens in my life, it's like it's due to spiritual warfare, and you know, I can be pretty like affected by that sometimes, and I'm not sure if I've identified that for this yet, but it felt sad to end up in that place. Even after such a good summer it's been, you know? Like, it's been such a great time. I've had such amazing highlights, and I'm gonna hopefully continue to have great highlights coming up here, but I'm just sad. Or I'm not sad right now, but yesterday on my walk, I was just sad. I feel like maybe there's some sadness in me right now, but it felt weird. And what I didn't want to do is deny it and say, oh, I'm not feeling this right now. Like, I love my life, you know. I love everything. I love everything so much. That's not what I wanted to do, because I was like, truly right now, I'm feeling sad. I'm feeling hopeless. But I couldn't identify where it's coming from, which was confusing. And I don't think it came from putting myself down for once. Like, it didn't come from a point of like, oh, I should have been more active today. I just sat on my couch. Like, I was actually still happy that I did that. I think maybe it came from dissatisfaction with like the quality of work that I'm doing recently, or like just like the work in general that I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like, I've been pretty unhappy with like editing, because I've had a lot of gigs recently, and then I just keep saying yes to things, even if it's not paid super well, or like not even that, but it's just like I keep saying yes to things, and I'm like, then I start working, I'm like, man, I like don't really like editing right now. You know, I'm just like, bruh, like, even like, yeah, beyond the pay, I'm just like, sometimes like, I wish I could just get a break from editing, because I feel like it's all I'm ever doing. But then again, I'm trying to make money because I've spent so much money. I've spent so much money. And yeah. Oh no, guys. I'm just out here trying to figure out my life, and I feel like there's always going to be another barrier. Literally within 1 week, I felt like maybe some of the highest highs that I felt. Just like being like, wow, I love my life so much, and I'm doing it, and I'm living it, and like I'm really living it. Like I'm living a life that, 16-year-old Brendan would never have assumed would be happening. I didn't think I would make it past 25 or 22 or something. Well, I really didn't think I would make it past 26, and I'm not there yet. But I didn't foresee anything. I couldn't foresee anything. And earlier this week, I was like, wow, I'm living life and I'm doing it, and it's difficult, but I'm loving it. And then in the same week, there I was, just super depressed and just being like, what am I doing? Why am I so sad? I tried to pray about it. I didn't try hard enough. I should try again. Should have tried again. But yeah, it's the duality of life, I guess. Just that, kind of sucks sometimes. But I don't know why it sucked sometimes, But I'm okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm okay. Tate McRae. I actually hate Tate McRae personally. Sorry, no offense. No, I don't hate her. She just doesn't make good music. Anyways, I don't hate her at all, actually. I feel like she's probably a nice person. I don't know. Just don't love her music personally. Don't attack me. But yeah, I don't know. It's the duality of something. Has this been the worst video I've ever recorded? Be honest with me. I feel like it is. I feel like this is the most off track I've ever been. I'm so locked out. I don't have any true topics, but it's okay. I just wanted to, this is just a general little update about how I'm feeling today. But today I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling okay. Going to an Angels game tonight with the staff that I work with my team. So that'll be fun, I think. I don't know. Maybe it won't. No, it'll be fun. It'll be fun to be there with people that I enjoy being with. I also hung out with my coworkers on Tuesday. And that was fun. We got to see a movie. See, I am out here doing stuff. Maybe I'm changing my mind. Because this whole video has just been me I've just been sad and I don't know why, But like, here I am, I'm like, yeah, but like, I've been doing stuff all week. Hello? I went to a movie with my coworkers. I worked out Monday and Wednesday. I did freelance work on Monday, got it all done. Like, hello? I've been like doing stuff. Like, Monday night, I went to the theater to do my test screening at like 11:30 p.m. Like, hello? That was me doing stuff. Like, I've like been living life, and like a day in the mud is gonna suck no matter what, but like I can't neglect the fact that like I have been living life, and it's been good and sometimes really hard and stressful and easy to turn a blind eye to the fact that I've been working hard. But no, like I'm not gonna like take one bad day and have it define my week. I'm gonna have one bad day. Okay, this actually is something I heard about in like this audiobook. It's crazy, my brain just now turned on now that I'm like 2 minutes away from work. But in this audiobook that I listened to, there was this, it was about like therapy, and it was about the switch from when this woman realized that having a good day was out of the ordinary, and she was like, wow, today was a good day, and that's weird, you know what I mean? It was more uncommon for her to have a good day than it was to have a bad day. But by the end of the book, and after years of therapy and years of work on herself and lots of, you know, progress, she realized, she's like, I'm never going to be without a bad day every once in a while. But what matters is what's out of the ordinary is a bad day compared to a good day. Like, more days of the week were good than they were bad, making it feel like a bad day is still bad, but it's out of the ordinary. And the switch between the first and the second is that good days are now normal instead of bad days, and bad days are now irregular instead of good days. And that's huge. That's huge progress, and I feel like that really resonated with me, because like that's literally exactly where I am. Like, I'm having good days, and I'm having a bad day every once in a while, and I don't think that's ever gonna leave me. Sorry, like, spoiler alert, that's how life works. You're gonna have bad days. But I don't think that's ever gonna leave me. But that's okay, because the good days are what define you, and your bad days are just there too. I don't know. I kind of lost the plot for this whole video until the very end, but that's kind of what I'm leaving with this week. It's just like, I don't know. It's that a bad day happened, but it wasn't. This guy's going so slow. A bad day happened, but it's not the end of the world, because I've had a lot of good days too, and today's probably going to be a really good day, and I'm going to hold on to that, you know, like I'm going to hold on to my good days instead of just my bad days. I'm going to release the bad day and say, it's okay, I was out of it, it's okay. But good days were had too, many of them. So anyways, this was the most disconjointed video. I'm like, honestly, whatever, it's fine, I don't care, I'm still gonna upload it. So thanks for watching. As I say every video, if you're having a bad day today, just remember, the sun will set and the sun will rise, and in the morning, when the sun rises, you will hear the birds, and it will be a new day with new opportunity to make it a good day, and eventually have those bad days outweigh the good days. Sorry, the other way around. Have the good days outweigh the bad days, because that's what life is about. It's not about 100% or anything. It's about just doing the best you can. So, I don't think anyone watched this, but some historian someday, if you ever find this, hope you're doing well. King. All right, bye.